They don't want America to do anything that's good for America. They'd rather have America do things that are good for the Middle East or good for the Europe or whatever it is. Now it's time to focus on our hemisphere, on our borders, and we're happy to see that's happening, even if Joe Brzezinski is having a meltdown. All right, now that's all cooking over there. Let's talk about this email. Dan Bongino responding to some questions about some emails that were floating around out there. And the general posted this email captured showing some transactions and communications about the Epstein files. And this one, as we see, got sent over to Dan Bongino March 18th, 2025. Everybody went, what? Man, that feels early. Was Dan even there? It sent from Leslie Backshees, and that was on an email entitled Redactions, forward subject redactions. They also attached a document called Standard Von Index. And Dan Bongino got a copy of this email. And it's coming over from this woman called Shannon Perry, who is somebody who a lot of people say is not a valued individual, has like James Comey's books, Peter Strzok's books on her desk or something is what I heard. And the question is, why is she still there? But you'll have to ask Cash and Dan about it. But they sent Dan an email and she says, hi, Leslie/Chad. Hey, good talking with each of you yesterday. IMD, the Information Management Division, is happy to support you. I want to share the below as we seek guidance from the General Counsel on the types of redactions to apply to these documents so we can process the right way out of the gate. Now, regardless, we are here and we are ready. All of this redacted. So we're going to do this for anybody with these names. We're going to do that for victims. We're going to put them in here for any financial transactions here, all the attorney filtered stuff over here, blah, 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 redacted. Looking forward to welcoming New York and the Washington field office to Winchester today. Thank you, Sherry. And then it gets forwarded to Dan. Email 21. Somebody's forwarding a bunch of stuff to him, right? March 18th. And then the post, which I didn't really understand all that much. The post said something like, Dan is doing something uncouth or inappropriate here. Says, here, breaking, newly released emails obtained through FOIA reveal that Bongino was approached in March to help redact and censor the Epstein files. And when was Dan actually appointed? Let's find that date. See if we can get it. He was appointed, and this says he assumed office on the 17th, based on this story right here. Yeah, let's see here. Dan Bongino was actually appointed, selected by Cash in February. And of course, his background is all there. He got a bachelor's degree. So Cash picks him. He gets the job, and he's supposedly assuming office March 17th is what this is reporting for us here. So March 17th, which would be the day before. And let's see if this article tells us that he was sworn in on this one day. Dan Bongino sworn in. Yeah, even over here from Fox News. Sworn in as FBI Deputy Director. Critical time for our nation, March 18th. He's sworn in. So he's like legitimate, right? He's actually in the FBI. So he's got an FBI email. And somebody's forwarding him 21 emails on March 18th after he's sworn in at 6:51 p.m. Boom, email 21. So getting forwarded like email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5, email 21. He's getting a bunch of stuff forwarded to him.